Hi sweets, for today's tutorial I'm going for the first time recreate a makeup look that I saw in Shay, I think, or Shaya or Shay Mitchell. I saw her, or actually is the makeup that she worn in the MTVs. It was done by Makeup by Ariel. I really like how smooth, nice, clean it was her makeup, with a little bit of this touch in her inner corners. That it was actually, that was the entire makeup, the inner corner, with a nude lip and a natural kind of look in her eyes. But her eyebrows were really precise, not darkened, just precise. And it was technically an easy eye, but her cheeks were really perfect, and the makeup and the lips, everything. And she looks, for me, in my opinion, she looks amazing. So I'm going to try to recreate that look, and I hope you like it. So let's jump to the tutorial. I'm gonna start by filling my brows, and I'm gonna use from Colourpop the brow pencil. I'm using in, I think the color is black and brown. As always, first I'm gonna draw my arch. And now I'm going to do the tail of my eyebrow. Now I'm going to draw a couple of hairs in the beginning of my eyebrow. Now the top part of my eyebrow. I'm gonna use the spoolie part to buff the product into my eyebrows. I'm gonna use for a gel the one from Colourpop. This is my favorite at the moment, so it is named Brow Bust Gel. And I'm gonna brush my eyebrows upwards. And now I'm gonna set them in place. My eyebrows are done. I forgot to tell you when I started the introduction that I have already done half of my complexion. I'm missing blush and highlight and a little bit of bronzer, and that's what we're gonna do now. For blush, I'm gonna go with my NYX Ombre blush in Strickly Chic. This is my current favorite. I love how this blush looks. This peachy tone with this highlighter at the same time. I'm gonna use my angle brush from the Crown. Bronzer, I'm gonna try this one. I think it's a little bit dark for me, but I'm going to apply with a really gentle hand. I'm bronzing a little bit my forehead. I'm gonna apply a little bit in my chin. For highlighter, it's kind of subtle what I can appreciate in the picture that I saw. So I'm gonna use this Milani one. This is from the Strobelight Instant Glow powder. This is in Afterglow. And I'm gonna apply it with my Luxie 640 brush. It looks like she had two different highlights, one in her cheekbones and another one in her nose. One in her nose has kind of a gold undertone, so I'm gonna use something like that in my nose. And she looks a little bit highlighted in her forehead. I'm gonna use this one. Now for my nose, I'm gonna use this one from Maybelline. It's the Master Chrome Molten Gold. I'm gonna use my Colourpop E2. It will help me do the trick. She was highlighter in the tip of her nose and in the start of her bridge. For eyes, I'm gonna use this Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick from Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna apply this all over my lid to have a creamy base. I'm gonna blend it, and I'm gonna use my RLM Moda Pro 430 brush to blend it. Now I'm gonna use my Infinity palette from Linda Hallberg and the shade Cigar. And I'm gonna use the same brush, the RLM Moda Pro 430. And I'm going to apply this in my crease. I'm doing this in circular motions as always. And I'm applying it strictly to my crease and in my outer corner to give me a little more definition. She has black in her waterline, so I'm gonna do this first and then I'm gonna smoke out the bottom part. I'm using my Vasanti K-Gel waterline eyeliner in intense black. Now I'm gonna use the same shadow, Cigar, and I'm gonna smoke my bottom part. I'm using my Ivy Beauty crease brush. She had a touch of gold in her mobile lid, so I'm gonna use the same highlighter that I use in my nose to do that. I'm using the oval concealer brush from the Crown, and I'm going to stamp this really careful in my mobile lid because I just want to touch. I don't want it to be really showing through. She also had a really long and nice wing liner. It wasn't thick, it was just long. So I'm gonna use my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper. Sorry, I didn't let you know. First, I draw the line to know how long I was going to do my wing. Then I draw the other line to my mobile lead to connect it to my mobile lead. Then I start or drew the beginning of my liner, and now I'm feeling it. I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring in my nose. I'm gonna use the same shade, Cigar, the one that I use in my lid, and I'm using the same brush. I'm taking a little bit of the excess to make sure that I only have strictly the necessary in my brush. Now I'm gonna blend this a little bit. And now we're gonna go for the most beautiful part of the entire makeup that she had. It was her inner corners. I'm gonna start by using the same highlighter that I use in my nose. Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. She also, or he also, applied it to her in the first part of her bottom lashes. And he lifted it a little bit towards her upper part of her eye. I found it. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm gonna use Trash. Now I switch it to a Sigma E16. I'm not gonna highlight my brow bone because it doesn't look like she has a highlighted one, but still I'm gonna apply this color here, this Mafei, just to make it pop, but not in the way that you would apply a highlighter. It's just to give it a little more definition. And I'm using my Chisel Fluff brush from the Crown. I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use the same one, the Vintage Lash Curler. For mascara, I'm going to use my Butter London Double Decker Lash. Now I'm going to do my bottom. Now I'm going to apply falsies, and I haven't used this one. These are from Azaredo Cosmetics. I have they were so generous to give me a link for you guys can save a little bit of money using the code. It's YANCY10. I'm not gonna use that one, so I'm gonna use the regular lash collection that they have, and I think I'm gonna go with the style Legendary. I think this is my favorite one, is the third one in the row. As always, with the help of my tweezers, I'm going to press the center first. Then I'm going to secure the sides. And now I'm gonna lift them a little bit. For lips, I'm gonna draw them first, and I'm gonna use my Bite Beauty Matte Creme Lip Crayon in Glaze. This is my favorite at the moment. I think I'm gonna keep on looking for a lip crayon from Bite. I know they are an amazing brand, lip-wise. As always, first I'm gonna draw my Cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna go to the sides. I'm gonna fill them in. Now my bottom, first the center, and now the sides. I'm gonna use one of these two lipsticks that I have from Colourpop, from the Luxe collection. In between this one, and I think this is a little more rosy one, this is a little more peachy one, so I'm gonna go or stick to the peachy one. Her lips were overdrawn. I usually don't do as much overdrawn over my lips because I think I don't need to do it, but to some people they really look nice, but I don't like it too much in myself. And for setting spray, I'm gonna use the Colourpop All Star Face Setting Spray. So sweets, this is the final look. I did the hairdo that she wore. It was a clean ponytail, nothing fancy, but it helps you a lot to lift your eyes and open up a little bit them, and to look really clean in your makeup. And I'm in love with how my eyes and my makeup and my entire looks right now. I hope you like it as well. If you did, press the like button. If you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.